May God's love continue to fill this space and warm our hearts. Amen. So, on one hand, we have a head on a platter. And on the other, there is this moment of astonishment with King Herod. And that moment in time is one that I simply adore. I call that moment in time, wait, what? There are many wait, what moments in the scriptures. Snakes on shafts, banished mothers and firstborn children, sacrificing your son, and yes, the big one, the resurrection. The thing that I like so much about each of these moments is the comma that I've placed in between those two words. Wait, comma, what? You see, the word wait causes the pause. The comma is there so you can verify what you just heard and or saw, gather yourself, and then pull from the depths of your soul that word, what? You say it with complete astonishment. There's a confusion and disbelief so profound, you begin down a path of questioning that includes absolutely everything. So, as a person who tends to walk through life guided more so by bliss than by attention, there is a whole lot of wait, what moments in my day-to-day. Wow, that dog is huge. Oh, wait, no, that's a deer. These moments, they happen all the time. I wish I could say it's rare or even random. Sadly, no. I tend to walk around Newport a lot. Nearly every day, I will pass by someone, wave hello, and only realize I have no idea who that person was until a good 5 minutes later. Basically, it's not hard on me at all to understand Herod's confusion in the gospel. A head on a platter is a head on a platter. But the connection between desire to live one's life and one's actual life is rarely as easy or as well defined as the proverbial head on a platter. Herod unquestionably admired the teachings of John the Baptizer. His actions were driven by a promise he felt he must keep. We could easily sum up this gospel by simply saying it is a reminder that following God's message requires strength above an understanding that faith isn't always going to be easy. But wait, comma. Here's the pause. This place. The comma. Isn't this place, isn't it also this place that God's message tells us we should be? Here in the pause, it is where we define our own faith. It's where we build our relationship with God. It's here where we find peace. It's here where our actions become plans and not reactions to circumstance. It's here where we exercise and develop patience. It's here where our what moves from question to statement of faith. And oh yes, it's in the comma where we find the understanding it takes to build a community of faith. In the past year, I have stood in front of you and brought forth some thoughts about snakes on a shaft, mothers and their children banished to the woods, sacrificing one's son, and here I am with a head on a platter. But wait, it should surprise no one that a moment occurred this week which gave me great pause. Last Sunday evening, I was sitting on our back deck eating and enjoying the company of my family. My phone rang, and I see it's the hotel. For those of you who don't know, I am the general manager of a hotel here in Newport. Answering the phone, I hear the words, "The fire alarms are going off, and it's real." Wait. What? I'll save you the details, but at the end of the day, a bagel was stuck in a toaster. There was a lot of smoke, no fire, and most importantly, no one was injured. I spent some time after we were given the all clear by the Newport Fire Department with our guests, who praised the team's guidance during a crisis. I spent some time with the fire department, who praised the team for their precision and assistance. I spent some time with our team, who praised each other for basically being awesome. I was boastfully proud of everyone. Then again, wait. One of our food and beverage colleagues was in the back electrical room in tears. Her voice was breaking and she could barely lift her head. I heard earlier about a heroic act she had performed, grabbing a fire extinguisher and putting it in the hands of another colleague who was heading to the location our fire panel indicated was the origin of the alarm. This colleague, a hero, is from Ukraine. Her heroism was quickly followed by the sharp reminders of the sirens, lights, bombs, and alarms she had experienced in the days leading up to her grabbing her children and fleeing their home in Kiev, and eventually their country. In this comma, I sat across from someone whose wait, what? Moment was profoundly painful. I looked into her eyes and I saw why the community we are building at Emmanuel is so important. You see, that comma is a moment of reflection. It is a reminder that we are human. And despite everything, we need each other. If for nothing more than a hug. Amen.